Welcome back to Fair Play Racing League. We are here once again. I am your host, Riverside Boy. We are here for the final time in Miami with our Tier 1 drivers as we are just waiting for them to all load in. There we go. We're here. Final time at the Red Rock Cafe Stadium track. I think it's that. Yeah, well, there. But we're here for Tier 1's turn. 16 of them here tonight. I am joined alongside by...
Claddor Ads.
Yeah, Ads is back this week. Obviously, it was me and David last week for Hungary. But obviously now Ads is back. So we should be back to normal as we wait for anybody to make their way out of the pits. I see an RB making their way out. It's either Shadows or... It's actually CD. I have some information on the RBs. They have been very, very competitive with each other. I saw in a chat that they were going at each other about who had the most points. At the moment, I think Shadows... I think CD has the more points at the moment, so CD has the bragging rights over Shadows.
Yeah, so difficult track, Gary. Very hard to set up here. Going by the other tiers, low downforce is the way to obviously go around here. But obviously difficult sector 1 and difficult end of sector 2 with fast sweeping corners of sector 1 and the low speed corners of sector 2. You're going to need a lot of concentration around this track, especially in the chicane part.
Yeah, this track just reminds me of how close the barriers are. It's like Monaco, especially through the underpass section. If you get it wrong, you turn too early, you're going to take your front wheel off. Mosey,
Who's this? I
have no idea. I changed it to invite only, so they've somehow got invited. Oh, for God's sake. Is there a way we can message them to get them out? I did put it into invite only, but here, let's have a look. Let's look at my settings. I swear to God, if it's changed. Oh, yeah, there we are. Look, it's changed it to friends only. Nice, thanks game. I even made sure I didn't even load thing. We're going to have to think. But as we go back to see Davey 17 on his first lap. Have you said that league race? This is a league race, please leave.
I just said need to leave.
Jesus Christ. But as we watch CD go through sector 1, it looks nice and tidy. As now he's going to look to have a cheeky toe from his teammate. I don't know if Ads, you know anything about this kind of strategy from Wednesday night. It's getting very quiet as there's also a bit of lag there for Shadows. Pops back in, but as we watch CD now go through what I call the Mickey Mouse section into the under the underpass, as they call it, keeps it within the white lines, cuts the curbs nice and tidy. A little bit of a lock up into the back straight now, and now he's going to be deploying as much battery as he can, obviously leaving a little bit for the run to the line. We will be looking into the 126s today. Maybe we might see a 125 from one of the Tier 1 drivers as CD goes really heavy into the last corner, keeps it within out the wall, but here he comes across the line. It's a 26-1 for his first lap. That's a very, very competitive lap time, isn't that, Ads?
Yeah, I can't remember what was pole in tier 2. The high 26s. I can't remember now.
Yeah.
But it looked pretty stable there by CD, and 5-place grid penalty for FIFA's there for hitting Crossbury apparently. So that's not a good start by him. Rare Winter then goes into a P2 in the Mercedes, a mere 5.5 temps down. Gary, we're going to have to restart that. Bloke's out on track and he won't leave.
Oh, thank God.
He's in the other Williams, so he said he don't speak English, which I think is a load of bull. So, yeah, we're going to have to restart.
Speak English? Oh, God. I don't know. Do we just continue on the session and just
Oh
restart
no,
and just move everyone up one?
well no, Gary, because he's going round on track at the minute in the Williams.
Oh, for God's sake, that's
So
gonna be fun.
we will have to restart. We've got no choice.
Oh dear, for God's
Only
sake.
tier one drivers that can hear on stream. We're going to need to restart. We do have a person in the lobby that shouldn't be there, and he wouldn't get out. So blame him and a half Gary.
Well, I put it to invite only, and we all know what the settings are like down here.
And he's lagging everywhere, and he's crashing into on purpose.
And, hang a minute, wait a sec. Just, did anyone leave?
No, he hasn't left yet, Gary. He's just crashed on purpose.
Oh, okay, well, yeah, okay, well, we'll just restart, yeah. Well then, we will see everyone back once the lobby has restarted. For God's sake, I'm gonna actually make sure. I'm gonna actually make sure.
Oh,
I'm
he's
gonna
left
leave
now,
the
Gary.
stream.
Oh.
Oh, you. That's your fault.
Well, you're going to have to restart anyway, Gary, because you can't stop other people joining in anyway. So otherwise, you might have the same problem in 10 minutes.
Right. Invite only. There we go. Invite only. I've even selected invite only. It's even on the stream this time.
So any tier 1 drivers, I think Gary's made the decision to restart due to invite only not being on. Possibility of people joining, coming in before the race starts. That's the last thing you want. So hopefully you can all hear our message and stop racing and go around in your laps.
So annoying this game is sometimes that settings change.
You're gonna have to put something in a tier 1 lounge, Gary, if you haven't already.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to make the lobby. Right, it's dynamic, proximate. Reduce. Massive. Off. Oh, whoops, that's the one. Making sure everything's on, the correct thing, and that should be right now. I've literally pinged the tier 1s. Hang on a minute. Pause the stream for a second while we get this sorted. Hello, we're back. Sorry about that. It turns out the guy has left now. Retired on track purposes, left, and I had already left before he did that. So we do apologise for any kind of delay or what, but hopefully that car will not be on the grid because he's not in. Maybe not. If he is, then we'll restart. Some people are retiring. Stiffmeister's retired on track as well. I've messed this completely up. Gonna get the absolute bollocking later. As we watch FIFA gets rolled in, as Reese goes top of the grid with a 25.5, by the way, and he got a hell of a tow from, I think it was Junie Vane in front of him. There was a lot of people on their time up. There's Magusa, who's now. I'm really sorry, Johnny B. It was cold, but apparently these guys want to just continue on. I'm really sorry about that. Like, just as a Maggie's has spun, is just waiting to let everyone else through safely. That's what we like to see. Rare Winters in the pit. CJ, Ollie, Nat M having a little bit of a sidey moment in the little chicane. As is anyone else on a timed lap? Reese is 3 seconds down. Darkblade actually went slower by 41 hundredths of a second, so he can't improve. Is anyone else that you can see ads on a timed lap?
Not in a minute, Gary. I'm just trying to sort something out.
I think I've just found someone. Phenom is on another time. He's sitting in 4th at the moment. It's his second actually timed lap. A little bit down on ERS. Obviously, I think he's trying to gain the battery. Yeah, he's invalidated, so he's just trying to gain the battery back. And I'm going to try and see how much, if I can get some information on what I should be doing next. I assume we will probably as I have seen, Stiffmeister's actually retired, and so does Johnny B because they saw the message. We do apologise for those two. We do really apologise.
Well, we can't get the message out as clear as what we did. It took 10 minutes for a driver to leave, so there's not much more we can do. David says it will restart at the end of qualifying, so
we should have just done that. Once he crashed out, we should have just retired. We should have just restarted at the end of qualifying, which obviously. But we didn't think that he was going to leave, so I just thought near the start of the session. But obviously, I will take a screenshot of the grid positions. Obviously, without Mosey Mays. Thanks, mate. You bastard. But as we watch FIFA's go around, obviously he's not had the greatest start to season. He gets a little wobble out of the long left-hander. A corner which your tyres will be absolutely screaming in pain because you're putting so much wear in, pressure and heat into them. Very easy to drop the rear. Can I keep 11th? Well, Johnny B, you're 13th at the moment. I mean, can I keep a... No, it's at the end of the session. No, it does. FIFA has invalidated into the dual chicane. Cross squeeze in the pits. Nat M 4.2 seconds down. Johnny B's like having jokes with me. Mate, I'm already stressed as it is. I've messed up here. As CJ has used a lot of his battery. Only 14% for the rest of the lap, which is gonna hurt him, lads, all the way for the rest of the lap. You here, lads? I think we've lost ads. Or ads is trying to sort something out. Jimmy's still trying to sort something out. As we continue on with CJ, he's going to run out of deployment, I assume, onto the run to the line. I didn't see how much he was up. There's a yellow flag, some slow moving cars. Obviously, a lot of people are now coming out on their laps. Here comes CJ across the line at 26.8. Doesn't improve, only a tenth slower, which was quite impressive. Uh, for not having battery for the last bit. Yeah, it's Friday, man. Please don't stress. Nah, this just I've been stressed because of work. It's coming up to the holidays, like Christmas period, and I work in retail, so it's getting a lot more stressed out because of how busy it's getting, and this just doesn't help. As Ollie is pulling to the side of the road, he's only got how much time he's got left. As his yellow flags everyone's going to try and find as much space as they possibly can, but they're going to have to keep an eye on the clock because you don't want to lose your lap due to you being polite. Sometimes you might need to get your muscles out and kind of make a space. As Nat M is not going to enjoy that at all, as I think he may have been slightly blocked by CD. But CD was actually prepared to start his lap, so I don't know if you can really penalise him for it. There's Darkblade on an out lap. How much time we got? 31 seconds left. We'll go on board Reese as he is. Is it CD first? No, it's his teammate Shadow. Shadow's the first on a timed lap. As we watch Shadows go down the back straight, has invalidated, I've just noticed. Oh no, Shadows. There's CD. CD coming along as well. Is he going to improve? CD has a very big chance here if he can pull a worldie of a lap to maybe snatch pole away from Reese, who is at the moment 3.5 tenths clear. Let's have a look at CD's sector time. He looks like he took this sector a little bit, taking a lot more of the curbs. Good line for their 30 thousandths of a second down. Shadows is going to sacrifice himself to allow CD to move. Journey Vane's moved up to third with a 26-0. Obviously, CD didn't get a toe here, and he is going to get now. Shadow's going to move out the way at the last second. CD is going to throw the car as heavy in as he possibly can. With a good exit from him. He's going to use all the batteries he can. Is he going to improve? Is he going to get a 25? It's 26.9. And he just misses out by 5 thousandths of a second. Here comes Phenom across the line. He's gone improved. And he's in the racing ball stand. Here comes Matthew May. He is invalidated. Oh, he's had a bit of a moment. Rare Winter across the line. A 26.5 goes up to 8th. Ollie just about a 10th. And is he going to improve? It's 26.9 to go 9th. And that is it for qualifying. And I'm going to make sure I take a screenshot now, because everyone's finished, and that is it. So FIFA's with the slowest time of 27.6 will start 16th, and obviously, as it was announced though, on we will be restarting the lobby. Yes, Shadows, we are restarting now. So do apologise. Please blame Mosey May. Aim all your anger at him. So, shake your fist at the Williams. FIFA's, obviously, I'm not even going to... FIFA's can stick in 16th, he is done. So I'm going to reset my one, so you got to wait for me. Well, I've got to set up the lobby. So, he said, well, I'm not in any rush. I'm going to have to reset up. I even set up another lobby. And then realised just to continue on with qualifying. That is my fault. Let's move on. Let's get on the race. Reese obviously on pole. Ads, are you there? I have lost Ads. I've heard him moving about on his microphone, but he hasn't said a word. My screenshot has been uploaded, as I'm going to click to the main menu. Everyone is going to leave, hopefully. quickly bring up my phone and Xbox multiplayer lobby. This is the second time everyone will see me make a lobby. Invite only. Don't wait, says Nigel. Nigel, you are a sneaky little man, right? Off. Hey, old mag user, you should be able to join. Just gonna check here. That's my settings. 70. Off. Long. Starting grid. Custom. Sorry. Quick weather dynamic. Stops. Immersive. On standard. Immersive. Formation light off. Red flags reduced. This actually saves a lot of my settings already, so this makes it so much easier.
I can really get up.
First time you've spoken all day, right? So the lobby is now open to go. I'm going to invite people that are on my friends list. So invite to game. And just gonna make sure I get everybody. Oh my god. I'll make this part I can get all these people in. Quick. Stiffmeister. Invite to game. CD. It's gonna take. I don't think I've ever got this many messages from people. Phenom. Vain. Shadows. Just getting everyone in as quick as possible. Matthew May. I'm so glad a lot of them are on Xbox because this would take a lot longer. Mag user is the last one. Darkwave has joined. Let's get on here. FIFA's invite. Darkblade's already in. Where is? Yeah. I think I've got everybody. If anyone's missed, no wait, drive wherever, do it. I think I've got everybody. I've invited quite a few people. So, if you haven't got an invite, please message me on Discord, ping me, so I can see. I've just lost Ollie. Have the shop when it eventually decides to load. How many we are missing? I don't even know how many we're missing at the moment. Of course you want one.
You didn't invite Gary.
Yeah. There we go. Right, how many people are missing? When you get in, can you tell me how many we got? We'll already start the grid.
Everyone's in, I think. 16.
That's even with you.
Yeah.
Right. Is Ollie in? There he is. Yeah, that's everyone. Croskery. Matthew May. Stiff Monster and FIFAs. Right. Some changes. Right, we can now go. If you are tier 1 listening, press A. Ready up. We're all ready to go. Oh, Matthew May, can you pick your car, mate? Matthew May needs to pick his car. Once again, sorry. As we are... I say cap on the rain. I've left it... I didn't look at the thing, so I don't know what it is. So it's just dynamic, mate. Only get wet after 45 minutes. See no rain. Oh, you want custom weather? Right. You know what? I'm actually gonna pause the stream so no one can see it. And then resume. Right, I've set the weather up. Fraud. This is unacceptable. Well, I have just put it to what you guys were saying it was. So, yeah. Shadows, can you ready up for me? Because I won't be able to tell you when to go. Can you all quick ready for me, please? If one of you presses it, you'll all start doing it. Yes, there we go. So people are noticing that we're going now. Well, Shadows, I have only put down what I read in the chat. Okay? So I had no idea what the weather conditions were going to be. So, at the end of the day, I've just put down what you guys have said. Actually, mate, yes. Right, we only need a few more people to ready up. What time? What time for ready up? We usually do a 3-minute break. We're gonna do a 3-minute. We're gonna do a 3-minute period while everyone gets to pick their setup. 3 minutes. Everyone has 3 minutes. I haven't seen anyone ready up. Yeah. I have. Don't worry. I have just put it in the announcement. CD. Don't worry. I have just put it in the announcement. So everyone's in ads. I've told them to wait 3 minutes so they can pick their setups and straps. There's a custom leather ads, and I've done it from what people were saying in the stream. So they cannot They cannot complain. Oh. Need a tag, Gary, yeah. Sorry, I can't do much in the tier 1s, by the way. Anyways, bye. Bye, Connor. Waiting for players. I'm assuming that we're just waiting for them to go. Anyway, so sorry about that. We are now getting underway. Obviously, 29 laps here in Miami. Ads, are you there?
I am here.
Oh, Collateral Snacks is back for everyone. he's munching on food. I can hear it in his voice. But anyway, Ads.
Yep.
What? Obviously, we raced here Wednesday. Will not talk to me because I didn't make it that far. Obviously, your teammate Radical 91 obviously won on Wednesday.
Yep.
Would you say his strategy was the optimal one? Do you think if anyone would consider trying to go for that?
It's hard to tell because normally that wouldn't be the way to go, and I think personally in the tier 2 race I think Radical at the time was 5th or 6th. The top 5 were fighting for about 10 laps straight. He was in clear air, so he was able to catch up a lot of time before anyone was able to then pit. So I don't know. It just depends. A lot of the tier 2 drivers was not silly, but they were holding each other up quite a lot, including myself, for most of that race. So it allowed other drivers, people like Monkey and Radical, to catch up. But I wouldn't take a Monkey and Radical's thing away. They drove a brilliant second race. But the medium tyres did work. Yeah, they probably only last about 8-9 laps before you start absolutely feeling it in turn 1 and 2. But yeah, it's a difficult one. I'm not too sure if it would have worked for Radical if he was further towards everyone in the first stint. But we'll see. Going by, he won the race, so it is a possibility that it can work. So yeah, I've always gone this season.
Oh, there we go. I can hear the pinging. So we are going now. So we do apologise. We are underway. Obviously, the weather has been set to what I was told, but as we all know, there is no formation. That's 4 lights, 5 lights, and away we go in Miami.
Bad start by race.
Yeah, as we see the top 2 all on hard compounds of tyres as Johnny Vane makes a move already. Oh. There's a few people dropping around. Obviously, it's going to be it's going to be tight through sector 1. There's obviously not much space. It's all about slotting into your position and finding a line. As we're watching a little bit of lag. I don't know if that's on my end. I didn't hear anyone complaining about the connection when I was before, so we'll have to see. It's Matthew Mays actually made a very good start, but as we can see, hopefully well done. Oh, there's a crash! That's a big one for Stiffmeister. He's not out though.
No, I don't know. It looks like
he's lost both his front wings, like end plates. How's that happened?
No safety car. I think he's got squeezed on the inside wall on the left-hand side. He's clipped it. I can't see anyone else down the rear end that's got wing damage, so he could have either touched the rear wheel of the driver, but at the minute, I can't see any wing damage towards the back.
I will now after the first. I'm not going to spoil the weather, because I know what the weather is, and I've done it from what people. I think David Oldface told me it was coming. So, and someone else said something was coming. So, don't blame me.
So, Gary, going by what we were talking about with the tyres, we've got C. Davies and Johnny Vane and feeding them all the mediums, but the top 2 are on hard tyres. So, these 3 drivers behind are going to have to try and make the use of these tyres in the next couple of laps to try and get a little bit of an advantage over Dark Blade and Reese.
Yeah, they are going to just have to work together. Like, don't worry about. Obviously,
It's like
we
you
all know
see
the
Davis
saying.
going for a move here on the Juni vein of the Red Bull. He's pretty close here. DRS is open. See who's got the.
He's
Oh, that was
oh,
close. But to
yeah, he
top
gets
end
the move
speed
done.
it is better. It looks like with C Davis, they're both using battery there, and he managed to breathe past him. So there you go. It's C Davis running a low setup, but yep, two of the championship rivals so far this season are battling out for first, Gary.
Yeah, these two have been fighting on, but obviously last week I think who nicked it? It wasn't Dark. Did Darkblade? I think Darkblade nicked it away from the two Kick Saubers. Kick Saubers stumbled over each other, and it allowed Darkblade to nick it. So yeah, it was still double podium for the Kick Saubers, but they'll be kicking themselves that they didn't come away. CD does set the fast lap. Obviously, DRS and having loads of slipstream on everyone will allow you to do that.
Yeah,
But yeah, now those medium runners are all over the back. There is a slight gap between Shadows, who is, I would say this, not really comfortable at the start of this race. Might be due to down to setup, but he is starting to pull the gap from Mag User, who obviously is on hards along with his teammate.
it does look like Gary. Shadows have just been watching. He's gone for the slightly higher downforce setup than anyone else. He gained nearly 4 tenths just in that twisty section, and as you can see, he's losing quite a few temps down the back straight. So it looks like he's gone for a slightly higher downforce than everyone else. But see, Davis trying to go around the outside of Reese into for P2. A very good run. He backed out. Everyone's gone through it very nicely, but it's a good opportunity here for C. Davis and Reese to get the double slipstream on Darkblade.
Yep, yeah, CD actually very much going to try and use it. Obviously, this track, obviously, as you noticed, you may have noticed, CD, this is a little tip as well for anyone who is looking to do league racing. If you are fine buying a car,
he's gone wide.
To use
Darkblade
yeah,
from Gary.
Yeah, it's so close. Yeah, Reese kind of forced him slightly wide when he went up the move inside. Obviously, you may have noticed CD flicking into hot lap slightly down the back end straight. Without hot lap, you cannot hit 8th gear. So,
lovely move there, Gary, by Ollie down in P7, fighting with Mag User. Beautiful cut back into turn 2, and he looks like he's made it stick for the exit, but with Mag User bumping him across.
Get out of the way.
And Mag User's obviously going to get the DRS in tow, but lovely move there by Ollie into turn 2.
Ollie being a very bit of a surprise package. Obviously, didn't start the season. Obviously, got the there's contact. Slightly, looks like Mag User has survived, and he's still going to get past even with that. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, we got
look at that
spin around about Matthew May's got round in the Ferrari. He's got into the wall on the left-hand side. Very unusual place to crash. Oh, he's crashed again. Warm tyres.
Why can't we see Ferrari like this and do this in real life? Let's go back to the clown Ferrari days.
It looks like he tapped the rear end of the Williams and just got all out of shape going into the twisty part of the circuit. But back up the top, Gary. Nice little exit there by Juni Vane, and he's going to put C. Davies under pressure here going into turn 1.
Yep, as a Stiffmeister 10-second time penalty for corner cutting. Right.
Don't know where that is. Oh, he is corner cutting all. He is corner cutting.
I just would like to put out Stiffmeister just before you get going. There is a new rule. Got to mention this. Anybody that retires before 50% race time now will be given a no-show on the attendance. So I would not retire. There's still quite a bit of the race left to go, Stiff. Very much a lot of time left.
And he's coming into the pits.
No, please don't. Oh, no, don't come at the bottom.
Yeah, he's gone.
Well, That's a no-show.
Back
That's
up the
coming
top,
his way.
Gary. We've got it's around lap 5 now, so you're going to start probably getting the hard tyres. They're all nicely warmed up now compared to the mediums. You're going to start seeing that little bit of extra performance now via the hard tyres. And as you can see, Darkblade and Reese, they pulled a tiny little gap on Colin C. Davis
Oh no.
by about 3 tenths over the last course of this lap. But it's a nice little traffic jam at the minute. Shadows, like you were saying, is caught right up the back of this lot. So
Yeah.
it's still all to play for with Magnus up, still fighting with Ollie in P7 and 8.
Yeah, right now, this is going to be one of those ERS games. As you can see, the front two on 80% each. Oh my god. Darkblade's on 90%. So if he wants to get past Reese and just bolt, he has the battery to do it. CD 27 to 30% battery. There's Genevane with 40, Phenom with 60, Shadows a little bit laggy every so often. Obviously, seems to be in the same corner.
Yeah.
This some BSF class call restart, so I start from the back and get really corrected and get everything. It's gone. Yeah, I'm really sorry, Master. We did put out a message straight away when we had called it that there was a restart called, but no one saw it until
What's that got
6
to do with
minutes.
it anyway? He's not racing.
Rude Master is Stiff Master, you know what
Oh. Yeah, but that's got nothing.
That's
That's got nothing to do with the restart. 'Cause he stayed in the same position as
No.
before.
Yeah, I know, but I think it's he retired and quit because the restart was called. So I completely understand. He could have been in a completely different part of the race, but we can all I can issue Stiff is a sincere apology. Obviously, due to Nigel not being here, and no other tier 1 wants to put himself to be host. It's down to comms while Nigel is away to host this lobby, so we do apologise.
Yeah, again, we do apologise. It was sent out 10 minutes before one person left, so it's one of them. But we can't get the message across, can we? So, but back to the action, Gary. C. David's right behind Darkblade now. It's a little bit closer this lap, but Darkblade is going to have a very nice run at Reese. A lot of these drivers are flashing away in sector 1, so they are saving their battery. But at the minute, Gary, I think it does look like that Darkblade is happy to. Is happy to just sit.
Phenom and Shadow's going up the inside. Oh no, he backs out. He was right up the inside of Phenom going through the right-hander. Sorry for interrupting, and then had to slightly back out as they went into the chicane.
Yeah, like I was saying, it does look like that Darkblade's just happy to sit behind Reese at the moment. He hasn't gone for the move. I'm just saying that he's going to go for the move now, but it just looks like that he's. Oh, it's going to be touchy. Oh, Reese nearly goes into the wall. He's going to get his own back though. I think he's got DRS on Darkblade going into turn 1. And he has, is he going to go for the dive or is he going to wait? So he's using his knowledge and he's going to wait to the main straight. But yeah, look, Gary, as you can see now, all the top 3 cars are turn their airs off and they're all flashing away to try and get that extra boost. With Colin's only got 54.
Yeah, but if he does it, if he uses it, I personally did a league race ran here in Miami in a different league ran here, and I found Reese with a big snap, and CD goes, "Thank you very much, I'll take that," and that's the easiest move he's going to make all season. Now, can he maybe get onto the back of that Buddy Alpine in front? Obviously, 2 PC players. Obviously, crossplay. Obviously, in this league now. Obviously, they used to play on Xbox and obviously moved to PC. Now it's going to be a battle of the PCs. Which one of them has a better console? PC. I would probably go with CD. I've seen his specs. Haven't seen Darkblade, but I'm probably going to go with CD. But at the moment, CD is a 9 tenths away. It looks like Darkblade is going to try and use some of that battery and that hot lap technique to try and break the DRS.
That's Gary got Rare Winter making a move on CJ, going up into the points main positions, up into P10. So he's making his way up through the grid quite nicely.
That base sets so fast as that for the Grand Prix. Taking that away from CD. Obviously, CD in tow, but it's quite impressive. And Darkblade on hard to go faster than a set of medium runners on these first stints.
Yeah, I would probably say go. Well, I think iPad pitted lap 11 or 12 maybe, so they're going to be pretty screaming at this point. They're probably, I would say, 50% maybe. Around that.
And someone said they got rear wing damage, but I set it up to reduce standard.
It doesn't matter. Let's just concentrate on the race. It is what it is. We've seen worse. So,
possibly 3-second time penalty for him on the exit out of sector 1. Very easily done around here. Very easy, just to get a few. Just go slightly wide and just get a silly track limit, especially through the little chicane. Oh my god, Natem and CL both getting one in the little chicane.
Get the wall there, and Rare Winter again is now under pressure from the Williams. He slightly touched the rear of his tyre on the wall. Let's see if he's going to go for the dive onto the inside. That gives him a load of room. Hopefully he doesn't push him out. He's going to go for the cutback. And whoa, nearly loses it there. Slidey. Like we said a couple of weeks ago. But it looks like Rare's going to have a good opportunity here. Is he going to go for the cutback, or is he going to try running outside? And no, so CJ looks like he's got that position P10 back. Going out the back, going. C. Davis right behind Darkblade and Reese right behind. And they have dropped Johnny Vane, so they've got a comfortable 2.2 second gap now between fourth.
So apparently David has let me know the settings are wrong. The damage models have changed. I'm assuming it's going to say standard reduced. Please let me know, ads. I bet you that's what it says, standard reduced. I even said it reduced standard. Christ alive. This is why I do not like hosting lobbies anymore. Because even when you do set it up, the game decides, nope, you're not going to get that right. No. As CD is still fighting away with Reese at the front. Damage should be reduced, the rate should be standard. I even set it like that.
But
anyway, we'll
C.
continue.
Davis is going to go for the move for P1. Right, decides not to. He's going to get a good exit here. He nudges. Darkblade's going to send him wide a little bit, but C. Davis got a brilliant exit there. DRS is going to be wide open. He's going to use a little spurt of battery. No, he decides not to, but he again has just got that little bit enough in the bag. Everyone's around the 50-60% mark with a battery now, Gary. So it's pretty leveled out now.
Right, my battery's about to die because usually it would have been fine. As there's a spinner at the turn 1 contact.
Yeah.
Johnny B and CL. Oh, Johnny B's come back on the track right into Matthew May's path. Oh, that is a terrible rejoin if you've ever seen one. Oh my god, what's going on? Right. Well, then. Just while we're quickly going to go. Come on, get in. Right, I'm going to quickly change battery as soon as quick as possible. You're going to 3, 2.
So yeah, got the top 3 all fighting. C. Davies actually doing a really good job here on the medium tyres. And a little bit of a wobbly exit there, which has allowed Reese in the Alpha, not Kicks Alpha, sorry, now to have a good exit there. But it does look like C. Davies got gone for defensive. And he's slotted back in. Oh, and Reese taps the back of him. Very good exit there by Colin again, but he's just not got enough. I don't think he's going to go for the move onto the inside. P4, so we have the first of the pitches up front of a Phenom. He's going to come in for his hard tyre. So around now is probably the time to pit. So I think that's going to be kind of like a chain effect now. I think that's going to make Shadows, Magus and Johnny Vane now try and decide to pick. 'Cause the undercut around here is quite strong, especially when it's like sector 1 and sector 2. But Colin loses a lot, Connor, sorry, loses a lot coming just out of that exit, but they're a lot closer now. We've got Reese right behind him, near enough pushing C. Davis round, but C. Davis going to go for the move on the inside of the Alpine, and he goes very defensive on Reese. And he's going to push Dartblade wide. Reese is going to go around the outside. Is he going to make it stick? Oh, beautiful move there by Reese. Dartblade uses his experience, pulls out at the last minute. But Reese, beautiful move, running outside, just come back onto the straight, and see Davis takes over the lead, Gary, and a beautiful move by Reese round the outside.
Yeah, we saw that from the rear wing of the Racing Bull. CD using the hot lap to keep himself away. Reese obviously using, wrong way. Reese obviously also using a lot of his backs to try and get past Darbo as well. Obviously, CD obviously will be boxing very soon. As we're going to watch the green of Kick Sauber, maybe have a look, thinks better of it, pulls out, pulls back in, and Shadows and Judy have decided to box.
Yeah, I was saying earlier it was going to be a counter effect because we had Phenom who pitted a lap before, so let's see where Phenom comes down. There'll be a good indication of how strong the undercut is. Ooh. So where is...
Reese had a look up the inside, maybe.
Oh. So Phenom's jumped Ginny Vane, Gary, by nearly 3 seconds. So the undercut is very powerful right here.
Yeah, now
Shadows. Go to the front there, Gary.
Yeah, now Reese is back in the lead of the race, obviously with the help of DRS. CD will probably be looking to I bet you that he'll probably box this lap, try and reduce the amount of time lost. Obviously, this is what happens. Those hards are going to go quite long, to maybe like lap 16, 17. Then they're going to go on a set of mediums to the end. But the amount of time they're going to lose when their hards are dropping off, it's going to allow CD to maybe pull a gap. It's how he plays this right now. Is he going to try and box early on these mediums? To try and, as he does box, to try and get as much advantage at the end. But obviously if he boxes early, his hards are going to be more worn than those mediums that will go on Dartblade and Reese. It's all about a bit of pendulum here when he decides to go. Obviously, he's decided to go here. 15 laps on hards. Very easily done. Nice and clean stop for him. No time penalty. Hopefully, there's Phenom. Phenom is actually going to jump CD.
David.
Oh, no, hang on a minute. No, it's not. Because it's short run.
Whoa.
Oh, CD!
Oh!
Oh, my God.
That's
there's Shadows going.
Oh, no, he hasn't.
Oh, no. That's your teammates. No, that was in... Reese just dropped it.
If he didn't damage his weight there.
Reese dropped it. Reese hasn't dropped it.
No. Why would he drop it? It's 4/10 beyond. But no, Colin, keep saying Colin, it's Connor. C. Davis, he keeps, he's lucky that he didn't hit the wall, but if he did, it's unfortunate, but yeah, let's see how. So yeah, he should get past, well, it's going to be difficult now to get past Phenom. So actually Phenom's taking the net lead at the minute, because with C. Davis fighting with Reese and Dartblade, they're going to come out in front. And these boys at Dartblade Reese are going to have a lot of traffic to try and get past.
Yeah, it's going to be, like, at this moment, it might be a Phenom CD Shadows top 3 when the top 4 box. Maggie's are really not enjoying this race. It's in a bit of a poor showing for, I think, our championship leader at the moment. He's 6 seconds behind his teammate. He's
but just don't forget, he is going to come onto the mediums, and we saw, obviously, in Tier 2 how powerful that is. So he still has a good chance here of getting a podium. Yeah.
Shadows right now is probably screaming at CD going, come on, get on with it. We're losing to the back of that half. But I think obviously CD only boxed the last lap. This is his first lap, obviously full lap on those hards. Obviously it takes a little bit of while for those hards, even though they're a beta race tyre, to get up the temperature. So as we watch CD close the gap on the Haas, looks like also Phenom's running a very, very high, low wings. So he's obviously very comfortable in the first sector. CD shows you how to do the hairpin, as there's a change for the lead at the front between Reese and Darkblade, who are very much squabbling. All this is doing is losing time to those people who have boxed before them.
Yeah, it's not. He just went wide there.
Once again, CD still can't get. Oh, Shadows is gone. He spun. He's going to have to sit.
Oh, don't reverse.
Oh my. As we watch him do the longest 3-point turn, obviously we'll give him something. It is very hard to flick the cars around in these cars. They are so long and wide. Good driving for everyone. Good driving.
Here we go, Gary. We got our first hard runner pitted, coming out on the medium tyres. He was about 4 seconds behind Magusa. So let's see after the next couple of laps where this is going to be. Because again, this could put Nat in the mix also. So it's all changing.
Quickly point out the gap. So between Darkblade and Phenom, CD and now, who are squabbing the CD, has made the move up the inside. Probably would have waited until the next straight. As there's a yellow flag behind. Looks like
FIFA's and Williams have come together.
Time penalty for CJ. Well, for FIFA's contact with CJ, it's not been a great day for FIFA. It's obviously a 5-place grid penalty, obviously in the qualifying session. Now 10 for a severe collision. Nat
Wing damage.
Yep. And they've probably got more damage that we don't want to point out.
But yeah, C. Davis is now. Oh! That's naughty by Phenom there, Gary.
What did Phenom?
C. Davis was on the outside by the wall, and Phenom just come across and carbon fibre went up in the air.
Magusa has boxed. Yellow flag at the back, and it's Nat M has gone around. Damage from Nat M. It's going to continue on. Oh, watch out for Matthew May. Croskery has boxed. Might have been complete damage. He is continuing on. Good man. As he's going to have a front wing change for the Aston Martin. Just would like to say to you, ads up the McLarens 1-2 in Brazil today.
Yeah, it was good showing by them.
We're winning the constructors. How are you going to feel about that? I am going to rub it in.
There's more things in the world to worry about than someone not winning a championship and tiny trophy.
You've got a very busy couple of months, I assume, until you're going to be somewhat occupied.
What for?
Well, something's on the way, you numpty.
Oh, I only got a week off.
Yeah, well, you're going to
be at work the rest.
They're 18.8 seconds now between Darkblade and CD. These two need to stop fighting. I know they're fighting for obviously first on the track, but all they're doing is reducing their advantage lap by lap by lap. They need to work together just to swap positions over and over again. Magusa came out 7th, and he's right behind Ollie, who is not that far behind his teammate of Generation. That's a really good position for the two Red Bull drivers, having a little bit of a lonely race. Ginny Vane is.
Yeah, like you were saying, Gary, you've got these two fighting, and they've actually lost a second to Reese and Darby. Nat has retired.
That is fine.
And is it in the pits?
Yeah, it's in the pits.
Okay. So they've actually lost a second to Darkblade and Reese. These two fighting, and I think it's much as pit stop around here? 24 seconds.
Well, the pit lane exit is shorter than the normal track. I would reckon about 22, 23.
Yeah, so they're not going to have a massive gap. And you've got Johnny Vane quite close behind. He's also caught up time. Um, yeah, it's going to get interesting the last 10 laps.
Well, as I know the weather, at the moment it does not look like. It looks like my track thing I picked, which I can pretty much say was sunny, and then overcast at the end. Doesn't look like that is even going to happen. It's just stayed exactly the same. So as Maggie just says, the fastest lap, obviously on a set of mediums right now. Obviously, we're going to keep an eye on for this battle for the eventual race lead. When the front two box of CD and Phenom, they're still squabbling away. But Julie May is starting to catch.
Sorry, I wonder if C. Davis is running a slightly damaged front wing and it's just not showing it visually. Because I would have thought, I know Phenom's only 2 laps older, but with the pace he had in the first stint, where he had a 7-second gap to Phenom, I would have expected Colin, C. Davis to kind of pull a little bit of a gap, but at the minute he's not. He's actually losing time to the people in front. He's got Phenom behind, and we've actually got Johnny Vane caught up a whole second in the last lap. So I'm wondering if he's running slightly damaged wing where he spun and hit the wall slightly on exit. He's coming out of the pits.
I don't know if he hit the wall. He did the gnarliest drift on the inside. But I can tell you, Phenom does not have the straight line speed or the exit to have a look at CD. CD gets a really good exit out of the chicane every time, but Phenom once again just couldn't get it. But Dartblade is in. FIFA's with a 3-second time penalty. Where is CD? How far is CD going to be?
Gonna be close.
Oh, Dartblade stayed in front.
Yeah, he's done it.
That is incredible. I thought that.
No, so all that squabbling is
Lost them time. Well, Reese probably is going to slot in behind CD and Phenom.
So C. Davis wants an opportunity. He needs to pass kind of Dartblade now, and hope he can defend.
He's got to attack that Alpine while he's on cold warming up tyres, because as soon as maybe a lap and a half of those tyres, they are going to be up to temperature and they're going to be rapid compared. But CD is not allowing that Alpine. He's probably been told push by his engineer in his ear.
Yeah, he's probably got this opportunity to try and get down at the end here. Got a move in the back there. Got Matthew May and Johnny B fighting the Ferrari, who spun early on in the race. He's made his way up into P10, and you've got Rare now chasing down Shadows for that sole P8 position.
It's a really good, fairly good exit from the final corner. Not going to be close enough to the back of that. Reese has boxed.
Reese is in.
But where is he going to sort out? Obviously,
so he's actually been jumped by Johnny Vane. Oh, no, he hasn't.
But guess who is back in this race? Maguser. He's always going to make a move up the inside. And he does.
That was a good move. That was a good move. Give him that. Give him that. It's a ballsy move, that is, especially that corner.
The best move of the race so far, but we've got to give him that. Has he got front wing damage? No, he hasn't. So it's just the way that...
I think it's just sunlight. Yeah. So it's these two kick Saubers. Are they going to work together? I know Maggie's just running a bit of a penalty at the present moment, but Reese has already dispatched Phenom. So,
this is an ominous sign. But the thing is, Reese is out of DRS right now. As Phenom gets a 3-second time penalty for taking some liberties with the curbs there. We saw in the background, he just got it as Reese has set the purple middle sector. Obviously,
C. Davis now has lost DRS Gay from Dartblade.
Valiant effort from the RB driver. Like, once DRS is gone, it's gone there's not much he can really do, and I think this is Dark Blades to lose. Unless Reese can get past him as quick as possible, as Dark Blade sets the fastest lap of the race, 27.8. But look at the pace Reese has on these mediums. He is loving these medium tyres, and he's going to be like wishing, pleading to get past
I think he actually tapped C. Davis there.
It looks like CD may have also slightly just decided, I'm not going to fight you this race. I'm in a different, you're in a different race to me. Medium compounds versus my hards. 7 laps to go, and Reese is 2 seconds behind race leader Darkblade, who has 15%, so he's using all his battery in hot lap mode. Reese is going to have to try and pull away from CD, because CD might be a very big annoyance to him. But I'm pretty sure once Reese gets through some of these tight, tricky sessions, he will just bolt away from CD. CD has got a 2-second gap to the likes of Phenom, or Phenomenon, as his nickname sometimes.
So big news in the real Formula 1 world, Gary. Haas have confirmed that Behrman will drive the whole weekend and replacing Kevin Magnussen.
Why? What's
so it's not just... He's ill, isn't he? So Behrman took over his duties for Friday, which would have meant he would have had to do the sprint. But it's now been confirmed that he's driving for the whole weekend.
Yes, obviously Behrman being a very well critic and promising driver, obviously part of the Ferrari Driver Academy. As we watch that Haas that he will be in next season. I don't know when Ferrari will call him up, but obviously brought to you by Piggle F1 News. Yes, Piggle in wherever he is, his Brexit holiday, is still bringing us the news. But Reese is now 2.4. He is not gaining on Darkblade. Darkblade may take another victory. 2 in a row this will be. 6 to 7 laps to go.
And Gary, C. Davis has got a good opportunity if he can stick with Reese. Reese has used all his battery up. He's hardly got anything. He was on 9% just as he was coming into the braking zone.
Phenom has completely dropped off now.
C. Davis has got 70%. So
here we go.
Just saying that.
Yellow flag. Matthew May, full front wing
damage. He's lost all his wing. Has he done that? Has he done that there?
Maybe out of the exit.
Clip the inside. Clip. No, he's well out of the corner, Gary. I think he's clipped the inside wall.
Safety car. Safety car.
Oh. Everyone's going to go on softs.
No.
Oh no! Darkblade don't pit. Reese does.
DD's dropped all the way back. Obviously with the Delta, he's boxed.
C. Davis has. Phenom has. This hasn't.
The spice.
So them boys, Darkblade and Mugusa are in deep poo-poo if everyone's going on softs, which I think they're going to be.
Oh yeah, but those softs will wear out quickly. Reese will be the first one on there. Who is anyone going to try and risk it on a set of mediums? Phenom is. He obviously didn't change it properly. It probably was on the MFD as mediums, but maybe those mediums could be the right decision as well, because those softs wear out too fast.
But they've got 2 laps under this safety car before it's automatically got to come in anyway. So they're only going to have 3 racing laps really under this on soft tyres. I think Darkblade's blown it here. He had a win easily in his grasp there, 2.5 seconds. He might as well have pitted. Logically, everyone, if you thought about it, everyone would have pitted for softs anyway.
Nigel's mocking us, mocking me by going, how did it take you a week to see safety car? Well, I wasn't expecting a safety car from that, Nigel, to be fair. And I Am Cancelled said softs go 4 laps before they disintegrate. Good anatomy there. But yes, I don't. The thing is, Magnussen couldn't box. He was too close. FIFA's 10 seconds for speeding in pits. And I think, well, he won't be able to serve it, obviously, because he just got it.
So, Gary, what this does actually puts, thinking about it, the top 4 under a lot of pressure from people behind who've got nothing to lose either.
Oh, don't say that.
Excitement, yeah.
Don't say that. Going back onto the Kevin Magnussen thing,
Yeah.
It's a bit of a shame because it's
It hasn't actually been released of what he's ill with. So he just said he was sick, unless
probably a
unless they
cold
cut
or flu.
unless they're covering something up and he's had some kind of argument and they've just put Behrman in so they can give him kind of like an excuse to give him some a proper racing experience in that car for this year. But it's weird that they haven't released anything of why he's ill or what he's ill of. It just said he's feeling under the weather. And normally to miss a whole weekend, you've got to be, as a Formula One driver, you've got to be pretty sick. You've got people like Science who drove just
But
after
Science had a
surgery.
major surgery.
Yeah, but
Different.
what I meant, he raced the following week just after surgery. He had Alonso with a stomach infection, with intestinal infection.
I'm cancelled.
In the
I don't think we can say that.
Um, he's Alonso drove last week with an intestinal infection. So to be
I
missing
think
a
it
whole
depends on the
weekend,
driver, how they feel. Maybe Alonso just didn't feel that bad, he could drive. Could be a very valid excuse about why he was not that quick in the end. But yeah, it's a shame about
it's a
Kevin.
good, it is. It's a good thing though for Behrman. Obviously coming into next year straight into that car anyway. So it'd be good to see. He had a very good sprint qualifying, got up into the top 10, so he beat the more experienced driver.
I was more
Yeah,
talking.
it's a shame for Kevin because I do like him as a driver, and I like him because he doesn't put up with anything, any BS.
About to say more the fact that he got Haas's one and only pole here at Brazil. Remember when it was?
yeah,
He was the only
and the
one to
fact
set a dry tar lap.
and the fact that he's been with them. I know he had a year's
I'll
gap
say
or
cars
whatever
in
it
this
was,
lap.
but yeah, he's been with them since the beginning. So it's yes,
Through
it'd be
the
nice
ups
to
and
see him still
downs,
on the
rich
grid next
energy.
year.
But as we watch Dark Blade, a lovely shot seeing everybody. I think we're only missing 2 cars off the back. When will we go? We're going to have 4-lap sprint to the end. People on softs, people on mediums, and we are away for the last time. Poor FIFAs didn't even catch up the
Oh,
field.
Magsy's
And he's
got a
crashed.
brilliant start.
And he's crashed. Actually, has he crashed? Or has he retired on track? No, he has crashed. But we get on the way. Maggie's maybe had a look. CD, no!
That's not a corner that you would normally get
that is,
a penalty on, though, Gary, is it?
As Matthew May has retired. That better not been on track. That's another safety car. Matthew May has retired on track.
Oh, it is another safety car, no.
Down the start line. And all this is doing is very much annoying the likes of...
Safety car is literally going to be out for a lap. What's the point?
Yeah, because well, it's going to be coded to come in on lap 27, so no one's going to
Yeah. Well,
also, have you seen the weather
Yeah.
update ads?
It's spicing up a bit, isn't it?
It's just gone completely like. There's the clouds that I was talking about.
But yeah, going back to C. Davis, Gary, it's not very common corner to get a penalty on.
I don't even know how he's got it.
Turn one's a bit of a weird one. It was turn one.
Did he turn too early? Did he turn too
No,
tight? Did he go wide?
Possibly he's moved out of the way instead of going into someone. But yeah, that's kind of wrecked his chances of
He's bottled
winning.
it.
But Johnny Vane again, who's very well known to keeping his penalty.
Oh.
And it's rain, Gary.
It's rain.
Rain.
Oh my god. Rain at the end of the race.
But yeah,
here we
Johnny
go.
Vane.
He's boxing. People are boxing.
Johnny Vane,
Oh my
Gary,
god.
is well, he's known for keeping his penalties down. At the present moment, he's on course to finish on the podium.
Darkblade's gone on Inters.
Yeah, Gary, it is raining pretty good.
I didn't actually set this. This was supposed to be 3 sets of rain, dries, and then overcast. So this rain has come out of nowhere. I didn't set this up.
Yeah, that's
Well then.
Yeah, that's going to spice
Who's
things up,
winning the race?
and it is coming down. It's coming
Oh
down.
dear. Oh.
And it is coming down. I know.
I don't even mean to. It's gonna look so rigged.
So, Darkblade, C. Davis, Phenom, and Johnny who even pulled a very, very good thing here. But at the minute, can't see no sprinkles on the track yet, so we know
It's
that
raining enough where it will start to get damp. So
yeah, the only person I think will suffer the most out of the top 7 is going to be Matthews, who's on more mediums. So he's going to be very, very vulnerable with sliding.
well, I don't know because the mediums have got a lot more harder compound than those softs, so they might have a little bit more grip in these kind of slippery conditions.
And look who's come out of nowhere. He had a really, really bad qualifying, and Rare Winters out on course being P3 at the minute.
This is good for me. A safety car is in this lap. You did say 1 lap, 2 laps with rain. The track's looking a bit moist right now. Someone's saying that Mag uses his face planted in the mud. It's a great anatomy.
So still no sparkles on the track, no wet line yet. So yeah, it's
they're trying to keep their temperatures in. Obviously,
let's see if Darkblade has pulled one here.
Here we go.
Find out.
Here we go. Drinks from Nigel. Thank you very much. We will try and have a drink at some point. Don't know.
Steady. Maggie's nearly lost it.
But here we go. What are the inter-compound tyres? Are they going to be messed up? It is! Look, there's the sprinkles. The Inters. This is Inter's conditions.
Yep.
Matthews is going to allow his teammate through. And those Inter runners are going to try and take... Oh, there's contact!
Red's round.
No, red's fine. Got to reset in. CD. All these Inter runners are going to be so much grip as we see a complete lag spike.
Red winner, and CJ collided.
Sorry,
Shadows on the inside. C. Davis has gone for a move on Darkblade. It's going to be for the net lead.
Oh my god. No, 3 wide, lads. No.
Not 3 wide, Gary's about 15.
Here comes, as we watch in the front, obviously these Inter runners will be begging these soft runners to get out of the way. They're on the wrong compound of tyres. This race is not over yet. CJ obviously fighting around. There goes Darkblade with an optician move. CD has made the opticious move as well. Oh, who's gone off? Phenom's been punted off. Oh, he's back on. He's got the move done. I don't know how he's done that, but Darkblade's up to 4th.
Blaze through.
Oh, this carnage behind.
C. Davis through, so they've got literally 1 lap to catch Johnny Vane, Magnus, and reach the pass, which is possible.
Magnus is doing everything he possibly can to help his teammate out. He's going to hold everyone up. Look at Darkblade. Oh my god, Johnny Vane's nearly lost it on the curbs. You've got to stay if DRS is now enabled.
Yeah, but Darkblade got past Johnny Vane already.
No, he hasn't, not yet. Round the outside.
Round the outside.
Round the outside.
Good move, that is. There you go.
Darkblade up, back in the pole, but I think he's going to catch up Reese. The pace of those injuries.
It will be.
CD as well is also going to disable. It's just been enabled, but his contact behind Shadow's been caught up. Shadows has had contact, and I think maybe Crossbreed's been caught up with it. And unfortunately, here comes CD. He's gone up the inside of Maggie's obviously CD with the 3 seconds. But
this Darkblade and Reese is going to be tight, Gary. Very, very tight. He's going to have amazing sector through here to.
But Reese has got a lot of battery still left. But the problem is those softs. Oh, he's had a slide. And look how much time he loses to Darkblade. It's gonna be how's your bottle, Reese? Obviously, wet track to the likes of the 2 Inter runners at this present point. I think CD might actually hold on to a podium. Yeah.
Oh, Darkblade might.
Oh my god, it's gonna
be might get Reese on the last corner through exit.
Oh, Reese is
going to go down.
It's going to be close.
Literally going to go down to the traction coming out the last corner.
Reese is going to break early. Oh, he slides! Oh, he's been punted.
Oh, here
comes Darkblade. Here he goes. He's going to go around the outside.
He's lost it.
Reese gets a time penalty. And he spun. Dartboy takes it on the final corner. CD, where is he going to finish? He has a podium. Feed on 4th, Johnny Vane 5th, Johnny B 6th, Magu's a 7th, Raymond at 8th, CJ 9th, and Ori gets a point at the end. And a long way back is Cross Green Shadows. Wow.
Entertaining. Told you it was going to be, didn't I?
That was a little bit close than what we were expecting. As Cross Green Shadows decide. Thank you, Cross Green. The gods have opened in the last 2 laps. But yes, Darkblade has taken a win. Johnny B, obviously not very happy with his qualifying, obviously the tie. Got driver of the day by the game. Yeehaw! I got points as Johnny B. Mate, you're in the wrong county. That's not Texas. This is Miami.
At least he's happy with getting points. Started 14th, finished 6th. So good on him.
Nigel, meanwhile, put they're gonna have to pot. People make comparisons between Michael Massa and Gary. Just enjoy them. I didn't do anything. I didn't do it. It was set as overcast. Where does this rain come from? I didn't set this. I was told by somebody that it was sunny, and then it would be into overcast at the end, and I set it up as that. This rain, stuff you. As Dartboy takes maximum points, 26 points in the Alpine, Reese P2, and CD third. Unfortunately, lads, we will not be having any top 3 commentary because Reese doesn't join the parties, I don't think. And the other 2 are on PC. So as we see, as I'm going to scroll down to make sure everyone there. Unfortunately, we lost Matthew May, Feepers, Nat, and Stiffmeister in this race. And then obviously we didn't have Ori, Shadows and Crosby, the only 2 to miss out on points. Get in. Do you still have interviews? Can load my Xbox? Well, if you want to load up your Xbox, you are more than welcome to.
Oh, fuck that.
I don't know if it doesn't sound too happy.
I ain't waiting for that. I'm driver of the day, Gary, I'm going to give to Johnny B, and that is just purely down to him having, obviously, starting further down the grid and still making his way up into P6. I would have given it to the people in front, but because it was so tight, I couldn't pick. So just to be fair, I've picked Johnny B.
Yeah, so glad to Johnny B, you are today's driver of the day. As we wait for CD to load up his console, we'll have a quick interview with him. Don't get to all I can say is, wow, what an end to that race. Obviously P3 is CD, P2 is Reese, just holding it on the line with that spin. He unfortunately got that penalty, no fault of his own, just no traction. I think Reese might feel very hard done by the little tap in the rear from Dartblade, but I don't know if you can really blame Dartblade. He was on the right tyres, Reese was on the dries, but we've seen
by the end of the day, even if he didn't tap the back of him, he would have got past him anyway on traction. The only reason why he hit the back of him because he had such a slow exit, so if Dartblade went round the outside or went for the cutback, he would have passed him on the straight anyway. So yeah, it's just one of them. He didn't pit. Did he go past the pits before the rain come down, or no? No, he didn't.
No,
they were all on the safety car, weren't they?
Yeah, they were all on the safety car. As I'm trying to wait for CD to come online. I don't think I have him on friend on Xbox, unfortunately. So he'll probably join for it. If not, we'll give him a couple of minutes. But yeah, obviously our race winner was Darkblade in the in the Alpine. Again, as I'm going to try and find CD in the menu, mate. What was that noise? I just heard in my ear. Oh,
I bent down.
Hang on a minute. Invited. View profile. There we go. Right, hang on a minute. Invite Party. There we go. I've got him in there. I've got unread notifications. What are those? Someone sent me. Who's this? Bowen Bread. There we go. He's been accepted. But as CD has finally joined, or no, formerly known as Colin Connor, we'll go on to his car. Just quickly, CD, how are we feeling after your first podium, after returning back to Tier 1?
Yeah.
Don't forget
Good.
to put your audio.
Yeah, it's included. Yeah, pace was good. Shame about the free sec, but that's something to improve on. That seems to be my bugbear at the minute. But yeah, pace was good. I was happy with it.
Yeah, quick question, Connor. Where did you get the penalty? Was it turn 1 or was it coming out turn 2?
1.
So he was a bit confused. So what
Turn
happened
1.
there? Did you have to dodge it or did you just turn in late?
No, turned in too early.
Sorry, too
cut
early.
Cut the corner minimal, and yeah,
Oh,
yeah, it's just that. Yeah, I was too focused on the car ahead, like being near him, and I was too focused on like I jumped ahead of myself. I thought Magui's has got a free sec, and I thought they was going to play games because Saubers. So I was like, I was going to try and get close to them, but yeah. Oh well, still a good result. I'm glad I boxed.
Yeah, well, definitely. My voice is broken after that because I just would like to point out that rain was not supposed to be there.
It's all right.
That was overcast. Thank you,
Okay.
EA, for ruining my entire evening.
By the end of the day, it brought some excitement at the end of the race between all drivers. So, and it sprung some good results in the end.
Yeah. So, but yes, obviously, CD, great to see you up again. Obviously, last week you just missed out on the podium. Don't want to really rub it in.
Yeah,
But
fine.
oh,
Good points.
have you got a message to your teammate Shadows? Because I know you two were very competitive about who was going to get who's on the more
Whoa.
points. Have you got anything to say to him?
No, he let me through tonight because his connection wasn't the best. He was saying so. Yeah, just a thank you to him, to be honest. Good
And he
team,
did
and he gave me a tow.
I was going to say, did you solidly qualified too, didn't he?
Yeah, we both did it for each other. We worked it so if I went first, then on my in lap, he'd get the toe off me. So yeah, we worked it well. It's just a shame that he spun in the race. Otherwise, it could have been an even better result.
And that is it for Tier 1 this week. Obviously, next week we are at... Hang on, I've forgotten what the tracks now
Vegas.
are. Oh yeah, Vegas. We're at
Under the lights.
Under the Lights, down the longest straight in the country. Viva Las Vegas. Obviously, last season brought us a lot of action when we last raced there. But yeah, we'll see you there on Monday night for the Tier 3s.
I think I finished 14th or something.
I finished 7th last season.
Did I? Oh.
I did. You bottled the win and finished second because you got a penalty.
No, that was in Tier 2, Gary. It was 2 seasons ago.
Obviously, Vegas always brings up the biggest load of drama, actions. We love to see there. Obviously, once again, to remind you again, don't forget that these streams are exported live onto YouTube. So if you want to watch any of these races over again, some of the egotistical drivers who don't want to get their best overtakes on from the stream, you can go back.
I just skipped to lap 26.
Yeah, skip to lap 26 and watch it from there. Obviously, good time. But I've been your host, Silverside Boy, joined alongside by...
Hello, ads, and I'll see you next week.
namely known as Clout Snacks. Not at all. We'll see you next week. Bye.